Well, hello there. I am recording this at the first chance that I get because I have had quite the freaking full day starting at, 3:45 this morning? First things first, I gotta feed my dad's guppies because he's away for 2 weeks and he asked me to feed these guys. Let's see if I can set this up in a way you can even see. But check this out. There is a whole little fish pond of guppies, and I'm supposed to feed them once a day. So let's do that without overfeeding them, I guess. I think that should probably be good. We'll see. But that's first exciting thing of the day. And now, up next, I should say hi to my cat Romeo. But why was I up at 3:45, you might be asking? Well, that's for one reason, and that's because my mom asked me to. So today I took her over to Oahu. Oh, here's Romeo. Romeo! He's sort of got a heart on his side. I don't know if you could see that, but it doesn't look like a heart as much as it used to when he was a little baby. But here he is! Romeo! Yeah. He doesn't really give a fuck unless I'm giving him food. But that's okay. So, anyways, my mom had to go do some, procedure at the, I guess, hospital or whatever you would call it, doctor's office, on Oahu because living on the Big Island, we don't really have everything, and Oahu's the closest big city, so we go there sometimes, but that meant a 6 a.m. flight, and then we got back here at 2 p.m., which is really weird that within the span of, I don't know, what was that? 7 hours. We could go to another island, hang out there for a bit, and then come back here. So, anyways, did that. Did some shopping, and now I'm here. And the sun is setting in probably a half hour, but in the meantime, I want to work out. And this home gym that I have does not have any lights. It's like a barn that I have filled with all of my gym equipment. And so I got to get in a workout when it's light, unless I want to be working out in the dark, which I don't particularly like doing. So here we go. This is the gym. I guess in one of my last videos there was gym, but oh, and here's Romeo to join me. If you can see that little guy right there. But yeah, in the whatever last video I recorded in here, I think it was a bit dark, so you couldn't see much. But I think today you'll be able to see a little bit more, at least for now. And I mean, hopefully I'll keep this 10 minutes or so maybe a little longer. We'll see. But I didn't even plan what I was going to say. I guess I've been talking about my day. But it was a pretty chill day. I've been reading this book. So there's this author, Ted Chiang. And he's written a lot of cool, I guess, short stories. Also, look at Romeo. I wish I could do that thing where you add a second camera and it does the dual thing, but not the whole time, or just flip it around. But for some reason, Apple hasn't added that. So, okay. Anyways, bug bite on the foot just now, freak. What was the point I was getting to? Oh yeah, Ted Chiang. So he writes a lot of short stories. One of them being The Story of Your Life. I believe that's what the book is called. And that book was then developed into the movie The Arrival, which is that movie you've probably seen, or hopefully have seen, and if you haven't, then you should go watch it. But basically where this alien species basically lands on Earth, and then the whole movie's about the scientists, the researchers trying to learn how to communicate with the aliens, which is really complex, and they use this whole other language sort of thing, and I think it's pictographs or something, and so they think in non-linear thought. Very interesting. But anyways, there's this book I'm reading called The Story of Your Life and Others, and so that's one of the books. But then it has all these other short stories that are very fun. And the one that I'm currently reading is about this guy who basically was brain dead, and then there was some new procedure done where he got, what's the book called? I don't even know. It's one word. It starts with a U. Underground or underwear? No, I don't know what it's called. But they have some new treatment where it regrows your neurotransmitters or something. But as a side effect, this guy's IQ just starts like going off the charts. And so he takes these doses of this thing that goes into his spinal fluid that goes to his brain and then continues to expand his brain. And so he's like reaching enlightenment. But it's very interesting how the author is, I don't know about enlightenment, but it's interesting how the author represents somebody who's very intelligent and like, or somebody that thinks differently than other humans. I guess it's just a fascinating concept because it's interesting to learn how humans think, but to learn how like how you would perceive a human that thinks differently than humans would think is, I don't know. That's cool. Does that make sense? I wonder if you can like hear the swallow of the water, because that's like a weird thing that I sometimes hear when somebody does a video. It's just like glug glug glug, and that's crazy. Okay, so I'm in the gym. What am I doing here? Well, I was thinking of doing a leg workout because I feel like it's that time of the week. I think I did a leg workout last Thursday. Today's Wednesday, so less than a week. I want to try and get on a schedule of 2 leg workouts a week. Low-key been lacking in the gym, just as far as like full workouts. But I also want to try and be training one-arm pull-ups consistently. So I watched a video today on that. So I think I will do, I don't know, I should do like squats and something else. Squats and maybe back squats, split squats, quad extensions or something. I'm doing a quad extension here. You just can't see. Quad extensions, boom, boom. And then, no, I don't know. I like to do like 3 to 4 movements for legs, or like maybe do calves too. But I also, okay, so what I saw, this is kind of cool. I like this. It's like way more, like I didn't really pick a topic today. I'm just like kind of talking and existing. So I watched a video on like some guys like, this is way better one-arm pull-up training technique, whatever, than everyone else. This is how you should do it. And so basically what he says is he breaks it down into these 2 different components, which are the top half of the pull and the bottom half of the pull. And so I don't know that. And he also was talking about how like the first thing to do is figure out the rotation, because you can like rotate your body, apparently. I haven't even tried this, so I'll be doing it live, but either with your shoulder or with your wrist. And to do it with your wrist is like not good, or at least not optimal. So basically I should just try and relax, and then, oh, I see what he's saying. Okay, so I can go like this, and then I can go like this. I guess I have a strong shoulder, so I can do that. That's interesting. I haven't thought of that before. And he was saying do it with like 3 fingers or something, because then you're like using it even less, which is okay, actually that's really hard. Yeah, okay, so I can do that, and then, yeah, interesting. Also, he makes the one-arm pull-up look very easy. I don't even have pull-up bands, so that makes this extra hard. I love, sidetrack, one of my friends in New York, shout out, bro, why am I blanking on his name? I want to say Jeremiah, Josiah, I'll think of his name shortly. But anyways, he gave me a free bag of mag dust, and it's really nice. It's like the softest chalk ever. Also, Romeo is in here now. He likes eating cobwebs. So basically, you have 2 parts of the movement. You have the part from here to like here, where you're like just doing like the shrug to the bottom of the pole. And then you have like the chin-up portion, which he basically says you train that with chin-ups. And then the bottom half you train with just like a shrug. But also it is more than a shrug. So yeah, let's see what this is like. But basically I'm just going to go from here, where I'm stable, and then that. And that's really hard for me. Like, I can't do more than that. And that feels like nothing, but I know it's not nothing. And then the other side. Okay. Stabilize. Dude, that is so hard. Like, I'm doing nothing. It feels like I'm doing nothing. And then in the video, that guy makes it look easy. Well, I actually also haven't even warmed up, so it would probably be good to do that. What am I thinking? Not warming up. Geesh. Does anyone else say fwoof? I realize that's something that I say. I say fwoof, which I think is like few, and I don't know what the woof comes from. Fwoof? Few? Fwoof? I don't know. I just think I should do some pull-ups to like warm up my... It's cool that there's a bell there, so if I hit the bar hard enough, it can do that. Whoa. Or some chin-ups. I don't know. Boom. What's the point of this? Romeo sees some birds. He's hunting now. Tim, you know when you like watch someone do something and then it looks easy? Like, and then you try it and then it's not easy? That's just the experience of the gym, I feel like. And climbing, and a lot of things in life. Like, but that's just what's weird, is like, once you do something, then you can do it. And like, okay, maybe it's still hard for a little bit, but the more you do something, the better you are at it, to the point where you don't really have to try to do it, you can just do it. Like, and then when you can't do it, you just can't. Like, for me, an example of that would be a front lever, I guess. Where like, why am I saying like so much? Jeez. Okay, so a front lever, that is something I used to not be able to do whatsoever. And now I could do, well, we'll see, but like for a few seconds. Not perfect. If I had a low bar, then I could do it better. But like, there used to be no like I mean, I guess my body is probably like bent a little bit, but there used to be no holding that, and now like I sort of can. A little bit, not a full thing. Anyways, point being, like, it's not like you try harder to do something more advanced or a stronger thing than somebody else. You put in the same effort, you just have more capability, whether that's through skill or strength or just like, yeah, I mean, I guess those would probably be the two. So that's kind of frustrating with the whole one-arm pull-up thing, is like, I can train this lots, and I will train this lots. I'm trying to center this. But it's hard to know what is going to like really get me from not doing one arm pull-up to doing one. And I think lock-offs are a really good thing to do. Heavy chin-ups are a good thing to do. But let's see. What? I guess that's the other thing, is I'm like, there's the one arm pull up, and there's the one arm chin up, and apparently like what I have done is closer to a one arm chin up. But no, let me just try this thing again. Okay. Okay. That is so hard. I'm like pulling and nothing is happening. It feels like, at least. Okay. Okay. I like that. See, like I got from here to like here or something, right? I think so. But then the other part of the movement is really hard. So the other part of the movement being like, okay, I'll do it. I don't know how I would mock doing it. It's like this, basically. And then like other hand like this. And then like, that's crazy. I can't do that. Okay, maybe I should do a lock off. That'll be a good thing to do. And I should also get on my freaking squats because it's going to get dark sooner or later. Okay, let's see. I wonder how long. Should I try and go? Well, I would need to rest, but should I try and go for a 10-second lock off? That would be sick. I just have to get into the position in whatever way is the least stress possible. Because getting up definitely does use some of the effort. And left is stronger for me, so I'll try that. Okay, ready, set, and go. Okay. Oh, that was not 10 seconds. Dang. Well, that's still something. Okay, I can count. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. I'm gonna go at 60. Okay, 60. Boom. Okay, this feels good. Ah. Okay, that, for some reason, my wrist hurt. Okay, maybe that was 5 seconds again. Whatever, I don't need to do 10 seconds, that's fine. So, okay, and I'm just gonna get distracted. There's one more thing I wanna do, which I think is a kind of cool one-arm pull-up. It's not even one-arm pull-up, but it's just like hard pull-up thing. Archer pull-up? Is this called an archer pull-up? Or you go like this, and then pull up to one side, get your hand flat on top. Okay, well I'm using momentum there, so I shouldn't do that. Okay, that was good. I don't know. I think I'm tired. Okay. I don't know if this is fucking interesting at all. Itchy. Got mosquito bites. Okay, so, wait, how would I even do this? Oh yeah, I can go like this. And then you can see me in the mirror. So, I want to do some freaking back squats. But, I'll probably cut this off soon. I just want to I don't know. This is fun. I'm having a good time. I'm going to look at this in the future, or probably not look at this in the future, but I'm going to be like, damn, I was such a goof. Just talking to myself in the gym, doing some random stuff. Okay, I like doing elevated heel back squats because I don't know why. They feel good. Oh, damn, my knees just popped like crazy. Whoa. Yeah, but helps me. Actually, I do know why I like doing elevated heel. It's because I can go deeper down and keep a more vertical back. I don't know if you can even see my back in that, but maybe I should move it further back. Get the full frame in there. Boom. Do you get the full frame in there? Yeah. Well, I guess I can turn around this way until I do a squat. Okay. What do I want to do? Add some weight? No, I should do more squats. Okay, for a squat warm-up, I really like doing archer squats. I like doing archer everything. Archer push-up, archer pull-up, archer squat. Archer squat, basically, I don't know if you can see, but it's like go down to one side, almost like a lunge. You'll be able to see better on this side. Yeah. And if I can, I keep my right heel, like whatever heel, this side heel, flat on the ground, which makes it so my butt has to go further down. Wait, I can just tilt this. What am I doing? But I think this is a great movement. This up, or you can go like down and then across, and it looks, that kind of hurt. It didn't hurt, it just like felt weird in my glute. Down, across. I got a splits machine thing. That was literally what I asked for my birthday. It's the weirdest thing ever. Not the weirdest thing ever, but, you know, not what you'd expect a 24-year-old man to be asking for his birthday. But maybe I'm a 24-year-old boy. Because I am still one of the boys. What the fuck am I saying? Okay, so, back squat. But yeah, this feels good. Boom. My hips do feel tight, and I wonder if that is from the splits machine. Boom. Okay. I think I'm gonna go up slow and wait today. Also, can you see? Can't see too crazy, but there's a bump in this shoulder that isn't on this side. And I don't know if it's like, do I have a freaking mosquito bite somewhere that's like crazy? No. Anyway, underwear. Boom. I think I lost track of what I was saying. Bro. Good thing I still have some back mobility. Okay. See, I feel like at a certain point, when I was younger, like 18 probably, I wouldn't squat a 25-pound plate. I would go from an empty bar to 45-pound plate, and then maybe 175, 200, or whatever. But now, like, low-key, a plate feels good. A plate, I mean, I'll do 175 probably. But, like, you don't need to push yourself weight-wise. It's like, you can do so many things that aren't increase the weight as far as an exercise. And for something as load heavy on the body, on the back, as a back squat, I think there's no harm in keeping it lighter. And, like, not to say it's light. I mean, yeah, this is, I guess, relatively light. But even that, like, this is 50% or more. Yeah, this is like exactly 50% of my body weight right now, 90 pounds. That's a good amount of weight, right? Like, sure, relatively to the whole freaking gym mind, it's like, that's baby weight. You know, 225 should be like the minimum you're squatting. Then you go like 3 plates, 4 plates, boom, boom, boom. Bro, I got a mosquito bite on like an area of my back. You can kind of see it there. Like, I can't reach. That's so scuffed. What does scuffed even mean? Okay. Boom. Go to 1 plate. You know what's weird? Like, totally unrelated topic, but like, I've spent a lot of time learning Indonesian and also German, and also random ass other languages on Duolingo, but that's like not really learning a language. But then, like, in my everyday life, I don't speak any language besides English. But it's so fun. I don't know where I'm going with that, but like, I think it's cool. And back to the whole friggin' pictograph, whatever alien language, like, that is awesome. Oh yeah, in that book that I was reading, dude, my back is so itchy. In that book that I'm reading, the genius guy who's like taking the drugs to become more genius, he tries to like create a language that works better, and it's like you can't turn it into words or letters because that messes it up. Like, it's literally only thought based, but only a brain as intelligent as a genius would be able to interpret it, or like beyond a genius. So I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. But it's not real. Like, that's not a real thing. Or is it? What if I'm speaking to you telepathically right now and you just don't know it? Okay. Another round of squats. See, dude, a plate, 45 pounds on each side of the bar. feels heavy, okay? Don't say it doesn't. Be like, no, this is so light. Like, I feel freaking weight on my back. Okay, is that a deep enough squat? I don't want to go that deep every time. Okay, I should probably end this video soon. Because now it's just me breathing heavy. Okay. That was weird. Jeez. There are mosquitoes out here. I think it's just like a meditation to not not be bothered by mosquitoes. Because you can just literally not. Like, you itch and then you're like, this is an interesting experience of feeling really itchy right now. And then not itch it. And then you're just good. I mean, unless you get like malaria, and that would suck. But I don't think there's that here, so I'm thankful for that. Anyway, I hope something. I hope you're having a good life. Much love. See you tomorrow.